Lugere Liriva Jobu Judeka, Jobu Polareka Joatu Sura Brule Joachin Sura Bale Pajong Joya the Le Joa Jonga Bale Sravoni Migun Tongu Uti Bido Sarune Letri Pausa Bido Yogi Tanadima Shibjagavare Didi Chaza Nathan Vido Guru Tia Atolo Shea Kongi the Bobo Dhamma The K Georgian since Nandiane Joyo since Okani Mavido don't tell us ported or Muya the Bawa Lady Body Chajanati Doya Maria, you want to the Kindle is our Legopat Tare attack only Mashido Busra. The great issue she died Titora never is why you carry Chotora. Amadamati Gingaro Tiare body Tiarego Swella without Tiare Puras Tia Swella and Lemsido, Tia Jora Lemsido Guru Manale Dora Hello Guru Manale also Vido Guru Dripta Bona Tiari Atua Maro Tiatu Desura Coco Pale Sura Tia Tutti did not look at the water. Coco Tutti did not salute. Pama Kriya Sama Pao. That's of Yakum, she did it. Say by she of Lolo Shea. It had a piece on La Kama. Kurega the K she Nanayo Kiari Wori. It's only to 12 already. Tila Dapa, so only Amagaje Petara. The Amagaje go Yuji de Pocuriero. Didi Jaja. You did Sisi Sasa Yamana. The logo Miano Tabu Tabita Lulu Shea. Ye Mene dream where Tuja Latapa. Bama Tuja de Usolo Shea no. Yuji reaction in it, Power Sata reaction in it. Taro Mamia will appear 21.
A few days ago, Sayadawgyi spoke about the lifting. When the lifting occurs, who is the lifter? What is lifting? Why does the lifting occur? Sayadawgyi addressed these three questions and explained them in theory and practice as much as possible, so that the yogis would understand. If one listens carefully and practices effectively, then one will understand very well. If we know what in fact is really there, the series of intentions to lift, and the series of physical qualities involved in the lifting, such as pushing from below, becoming tight or light and going up, then doubt is removed. The belief which one initially had, that there is a self or a soul, is no longer there. That belief is removed at once by knowledge. Before, when one didn't know correctly, one held on to what one thought was there and spoke according to one's belief. But now, because there is no more attachment to what seemed to be there, one no longer speaks based on that belief. One understands correctly through one's personal experience. It is to experience things as they are that we practice satipatthana. The practice is really self-research. We do it in order to know what we are. There is no instrument used. The Buddha said that if the factors are developed, one is guaranteed to know mind and matter. One is guaranteed to know how they are related as cause and effect. For those with faith in this guarantee, if they work respectfully, with meticulous care, and without stopping, valuing the practice, within a few days this knowledge can arise. If knowledge does not arise, it can be because of lack of faith or lack of respect for the practice. Although one doesn't ask the question, the answer is obvious. For one who observes at the moment of lifting with respect and meticulous care, with continuity, if one sees this series of intentions to lift and the series of physical lifting up, the series of matter that occurs, one knows that lifting is just that, just mind and matter. One knows exactly what is there as it is. Thus one knows there's no lifter, there's no being, no man, no woman lifting. Although one hasn't read about this, if one practices according to the instructions, what one finds is in accordance with what is in the text. So try and see for yourself. Try to work respectfully and carefully, and in a few days you will come to know mind and matter, nama and rupa. Why does lifting occur? This question remains to be answered, it remains to be known. And today Sayadawgyi will explain this in terms of theory and practice.
ကြွရုပ်ဖြစ်ဖို့ရာအတွက်အကြောင်းဖြစ်လာပါတယ်ကြွခြင်းတဲ့စိတ်အစဉ်စဉ်ကြောင့်ကြွရုပ်အစဉ်စဉ်နဲ့ကြွတဲ့ခဏနဲ့ကြွခြင်းတာကအကြောင်းနာကြွတာကအကျိုးရုပ်တခါကကြွနေတော့မှကြွခြင်းတဲ့စိတ်ကလေးတွေပြတ်သွားရင်ခုလက်မှာရက်နေတာရှိတယ်ဆက်မကြွဖြစ်ပဲနဲ့ရက်နေတာလာတဲ့အခါချတဲ့အခါရိုးသွားနေတဲ့ခါမှလည်းဒီတိုင်းပါပဲစိတ်ကလေးတွေအချိန်တည်ပြီးတော့ပြတ်သွားတဲ့အခါမှာရှေ့ဆက်မသွားတော့ဘူးအဲ့ဒါလည်းရှိတယ်ခုလည်းပဲကြွတယ်လို့တေချာစူးစိုက်နေတဲ့အခါမှာတစ်ခါကြွကျင်တဲ့စိတ်ကလေးတွေကကြားမှာပြတ်သွားလို့ရှိရင်ဆက်ပြီးတော့မကြွဘဲနဲ့ရက်နေတာလေးဒါလေးကျုံရတတ်ပါတယ်ကြွကျင်တဲ့စိတ်အစဉ်စဉ်ဆက်ခါသွားနေမှဟိုခလုံးနှိပ်ထားလို့ရှိရင်တကြိုးကနေပြီးတော့ဓာတ်အားတွေစီးဆင်းပြီးတော့ပံကမှာသွားပြီးတော့လှုပ်ရှားနေတယ်လို့ပေါ့လေတခါမှာမင်းကမလာဘူးမိမလာဘူးဆိုလို့ရှိရင်ပြတ်တော်တာရှိပါတယ်မိကလုတ်ကနေရာမကြဘူးဆိုလို့ရှိရင်လည်းဒါလေးတွေကရသွားတယ်လည်းရှိတတ်ပါတယ်သူကတော့အဲ့ဒီသဘောမျိုးလေးလိုပဲကြွားကျင်တဲ့စိတ်အစဉ်စဉ်ကအားနေသွားလို့ရှိရင်သူကလည်းနှေးသွားတာပဲကြွားကျင်တဲ့စိတ်အစဉ်စဉ်ကတခါရပ်သွားလို့ရှိရင်သူကလည်းပဲကြွမှုကလည်းပဲရပ်နေပါလေရှေ့မဆက်ဘူးအဲ့တော့မှသူရှိမှသူဖြစ်တာသူမရှိရင်သူမဖြစ်ဘူးဆိုတာပေါ့လေအကြောင်းနဲ့အကျိုးသူ့အကြောင်းနဲ့သူ့အကျိုးရှုနေရနားလည်လာတော့တာပဲ
Because of observing carefully at the moment of lifting, one knows the series of intentions to lift and the series of matter involved in lifting. When one knows this thoroughly, this series of intentions, the series of physical matter lifting, then one understands that this series of intentions is the cause for the lifting to occur. The mind, the consciousness, the intention to lift causes the lifting movement. So the intention to lift is the mental cause, and the lifting is the physical result. And if while we are lifting up this series of intentions, the mind is interrupted, then the lifting stops. It doesn't go any further. And it's the same with the moving and the placing. When the momentum of the mind, the intention to lift or to move or to place, is disrupted, then the movement stops. Sometimes this happens when one is focusing intently. The intention to move just stops. It's similar to when we're operating a fan and we press the switch, the electricity flows and the fan turns. But sometimes there's a power outage. Sometimes the switch can't be turned on at the main switch, or sometimes the switch is out of place. So similarly, this can happen when we're lifting. If the intention to lift is weak, then the lifting process itself will be weak. And sometimes the intention just stops, the stream of intentions, and therefore so does the lifting. Only if the intention is there does the movement result. So one comes to understand, as one observes, that each cause has its own effect. Each effect occurs due to its own cause.
The great Yamago, you than losing Bido Nilan is Shabuegama, Nilam Yavi, the great Josa Poco Solution. Chown a Joe, yet negative Tila. To the chair, a good lord. Jordan Cavu, Toya Tailion to the body. Toadeka, Yadeka, Taineka, Ideka, Guide Saneka, Edia Savio, to walk out with the water. A good Shiro Jordan, a few body, but I was judging the sickly at Sapora. Kuna Close Military Kajaro, Tajura Matari, ceasing video. Banka Shala, the body. Pavilu look at the layers of the body. Calo later, that you and the video die the win. Jeragu to my Georgia Naga, a Chowna, Toraga, a Jew yokes of the body. I told you to walk all of it. The Georgia Canada, Georgia Naga, a Chowna. Choraga, a Joyo. A Jowman Maho, so that a Jowneb hotels or a Tisha of it. The Dioga say kind of Pilayadam Hohu. The Goyi Dioga to do Juase, so we do greatly Tamataram Hohu. Pansinga Maho, who's a body. Dioga Pandita have Maho, who's a take Tisha of it. Eddie Kama Position so that you saw body. The Goa she gave her. The Jonah to Jonah to Joe. She got TV solution or the Jonah the Jury Penny also. Shildo. The Cha Sekuye Pandita Joan. A you saw her a little bit got but Ruama Choke will for Go got.
If one really wants to see the true Dhamma and searches for a method and applies this true method with effort and energy, one comes to see cause and effect within a matter of days. Observing, walking, sitting, standing, lying down, the main postures, observing actions such as bending and stretching, it's easy to understand this cause-effect relationship. In order to lift, first of all, there's the intention to lift, which arises. It's like pressing the switch. Pressing the switch, and then electricity flows bit by bit, and the fan turns. Why does the fan turn? Because the switch was pressed, and because of the electricity flowed. So the intention to lift is mental cause, and the lifting is resultant matter, the matter which results. At the moment of lifting, what lifts, the lifting is resultant matter, and the intention is mental cause. It's not without a cause. There is a cause for lifting. It's not ordered by somebody else, and it's not commanded by a supreme being. No creator is doing this. And this becomes quite obvious at this stage in the practice. Most people initially have a belief in a creator to begin with. But if this view of a creator was there to begin with, it is removed when one sees cause and effect. And other imaginary causes that one might have thought of, these also are removed. These ideas aren't removed and no one removes these ideas or these beliefs. They fall away automatically. Just as there's a series of intentions to lift, intention to lift occurring in a series, following the intention is a series of lifting matter. And because of the series of intentions, there's a series of results. So yogis who practice respectfully know this. There's no creator there. What is there is just nama and rupa, mind and matter. When one understands this, the belief, before one knew that relevant causes lead to relevant effects, that cause and effect are that things are related by relevant cause as relevant effect. Then, before this, there could be the belief in a creator, or the idea that we were made by another being. So, before one knows things as they truly are, clearly and exactly, one isn't able to come to a decision about this. There's what's called vimati, which is doubt, the inability to decide. But when one sees that there's a series of intentions, mind, causing a series of matter or lifting up, then one knows in a decisive way, and this is one's own personal knowledge.
Guru Letu Shiri Pukuriha Buddha Badawa and Yikantare Atta Swega Shiri Hilido Atama Kovare Palido Atta Shiri Kuna Atashiri Kongli Shidrolo Pukutatu Shidrolo Bori ရှိတယ်လို့လည်းတစ်ထစ်ချယုံကြည်ထားတာပဲအဲ့ဒီအကောင်လေးကိုအထက်ပိုင်းကအကောင်ကြီးကအတ္တကြီးကပေါ်ဒီစိုးအုပ်ထားတာသူထိုင်ဆိုထိုင်ထထိုးစားပေါ့သူအမိတ်တိုင်လို့ရတယ်လို့အတ္တအကြီးစားကြီးရှိတယ်လို့ပေါ့လေရှိတယ်လို့လည်းစိတ်ချောယုံကြည်ထားပါတယ်အဲ့ဒီအစွဲတွေရှိကအိန္ဒိယမှာရှိခဲ့ပါတယ်တကမ္ဘာလုံးမှာလည်းရှိမှာပါပဲ
Those who do not have practical experience tend to believe that there is an atta, a self. Whether one is a Buddhist or not, this belief, unless one has practical experience of cause and effect, one will have this belief. And this atta is like a controller that tells the person to sit down or stand up or whatever. This is how people tend to believe. And this, in previous times, this belief came from India, and it exists all over the world.
Yogi Buddha ke India ga thukte chani de ma Nayaya khore jamha Atama achaung le de the yi tha ba atta achaung le deအဲဒါလေးအတူချုပ်ပြီးတော့ရှင်းလင်းပြရစေ
So for the general knowledge of the yogis, Sayadawgyi would like to summarize what is found in the Indian texts called Nyaya about this thing called atta or self or soul.
ဘာဖြစ်လို့ကြိုရှင်းလင်းထားရလဲဆိုတော့ဘုန်းကြီးတို့ဗုဒ္ဓကအနတ္တဝါဒလက်ခံရှိသူပါအနတ္တဆိုတာသူတို့ပြောသလိုအတ္တမဟုတ်တာပေါ့လေညီဆိုထားပါတယ်ဖြစ်ပြနေတဲ့ဘဝခေါ်တဲ့ယုံနာတရားမှလည်းပဲသူတို့ပြောသလိုအတ္တအတ္တမမရှိဆိုတာပေါ့လေဒီလိုလည်းပဲညီဆိုထားပါတယ်အနတ္တလို့မှန်ကန်တဲ့ဟာကိုစုပ်ကိုင်ထားပါတယ်ဒီတော့အနတ္တသိဖို့ရာဒီအနတ္တဆိုတဲ့စကားကဘယ်ဖြစ်ပေါ်လာတယ်လဲဆိုတာဘုန်းကြီးတို့လက်တွေ့တရားထုတ်တဲ့ပုဂ္ဂိုလ်တွေစာလေ့လာတဲ့ပုဂ္ဂိုလ်တွေဟာဒါတွေသိသိမှာလေ
So why should one explain about this? The Buddha preached the doctrine of anatta. He said that there is not an atta. And if we want to know what this means, then we should know the meaning of the word. At the time of the Buddha, people believed firmly in this, held firmly onto this belief in atta.
ပထမဆုံးသူတို့အဓိပ္ပာယ်လေးစပေါ်ထားပါတယ်ဉာဏတိကရဏမတ္တာတဲ့ဉာဏတိကရဏဆိုတာကဉာဏ်ရဲ့တရားပေါ့လေအသိဉာဏ်ရဲ့တရားလူတွေအခုသိနေတာလေးတွေနောက်တတ္တဝါတွေအခုသိနေတာတိရစ္ဆာန်တွေလည်းအသိရှိတာပဲသူတို့တို့တော့အသိရတာခွဲခြားပါတယ်အဲဒီအသိဉာဏ်ရဲ့တရားဟာအတ္တပဲတဲ့အသိဉာဏ်ဟာအဲ့ဒီအတ္တအမိပြုလို့ဖြစ်ရတာပဲတဲ့အတ္တမပါဘဲနဲ့အသိစိတ်မဖြစ်အသိဉာဏ်မဖြစ်တဲ့အဲ့ဒါလို့သူတို့ကအတ္တရဲ့တယုတ်ကိုဖော်ထားပါတယ်
First of all, atta is described as jnana-adhikaramata, that atta is the place where intelligence is established or exists. all beings have this atta, but their knowledge differs. And where knowledge is based is this atta. Knowledge occurs, knowing occurs, because there is an atta. And without this atta, knowledge cannot arise.
Sayadawgyi tu ga 2 မျိုးရှိတယ်တဲ့ဒီအတ္တက2 မျိုးရှိတယ်2 မျိုးကွဲနေတယ်တစ်မျိုးကជីဝတ္တက1 မျိုးတဲ့ပရမတ္တက1 မျိုးတဲ့ជីဝတ္တဆိုတာကအသက်ကိုပြောပါတယ်တတ္တဝါတွေမှာရှိနေတဲ့လှုပ်ရှားစေနိုင်တဲ့ဓာတ်1 မျိုးပေါ့လေဒီမှာအဲ့ဒါជីဝတ္တလို့သူဆိုပါတယ်သူတို့ကတော့အဲ့ဒီជីဝတ္တကိုအထက်ကအမိန့်ပေးနေတာပရမတ္တပါရှိတယ်တတ္တဝါတိုင်းမှာခုနအသက်ကလေးပါတယ်အဲ့ဒီအသက်ကလေးကိုခုနဌာနချုပ်ကပရမတ္တကြီးအုပ်ချုပ်ထားတယ်မြင်ဆိုမြင်ကြားဆိုကြားနားဆိုနားစားဆိုစားပါလိထိဆိုထိကြွဆိုကြွလှမ်းဆိုလှမ်းချဆိုချဆိုတော့တဲ့ကအမိန့်တိုင်းလိုက်နာတဲ့ဒီជីဝတ္တလေးအဲ့ဒီရှိတယ်အဲ့လို 2 မျိုးသူတို့ကခွဲထားပါတယ်ជីဝအတ္တက1 မျိုးပရမအတ္တက1 မျိုးတဲ့
The text continues, Sayadawgyi. This atta there's 2 kinds. Jivata is one, and Paramatta is another. These 2 kinds, and this Jivata is the life force. It's what makes beings move. And above that, Jiva Atta, and commanding it, is Parama Atta. So if the Parama Atta says to see, then the Jiva Atta sees. If the Parama Atta says to hear, listen, hear, then the Jiva Atta hears. If it says smell, then the Jiva Atta smells. Taste, touch, lifting, moving, placing, in all these things, the Jiva Atta follows the commands from above.
အဲ့ဒီ 2 မျိုးတွေကတီးပေါ့လေသူတို့မှာရှိနေတဲ့ခွန်ကြီးတွေကိုခွဲပြထားပါတယ်ဣစ္ဆရောတို့ 2 မျိုးတွေကဣစ္ဆရောဆိုတာဣಶ್ဝရပေါ့လေအစိုးရတယ်တဲ့ကဘာလုံးပေါ့လေတက်မဲ့ကဘာကြီးရောတက်မဲ့ကဘာကြီးမှာရှိနေတဲ့မြေရေမြေတောတောင်တွေရောအဲ့ဒီမှာရှိနေတဲ့တက်ရှိတတ္တဝမျိုးစုံရောအဲ့ဒါပဲဣಶ್ဝရဟိန္ဒိလိုဣಶ್ဝရခေါ်ဣಶ್ဝရအစိုးရနေတဲ့ပရမတ္တစပင်ယူတဲ့သူ့ဂုံပေါ်ထားပါတယ်တော့မှာသိကြတယ်မှလည်းအကုန်လုံးသိတာတဲ့အဲ့ဒါပရမတ္တလို့ခေါ်ပါတယ်သူကတော့
Among these 2, they each have their own individual qualities. Tatre saro. The first quality is isra. That means that it rules the whole world, living beings and non-living. In Hindi it's called Isvara, and this is the Parama Atta that rules. It's also called Sabanyu. That is, it knows everything that is to be known. It's omniscient. And this also is describing the Parama Atta.
ပြီးတော့ဧကောဧဝတဲ့တခုတည်းသာပဲတဲ့တခုတည်းသာဆိုတော့သူပြိုင်ဘက်မရှိဘူးဆိုတဲ့အဓိပ္ပာယ်ပေါ့ဒါပဲတလောကလုံးမှာအစိုးရအုပ်နိုင်တဲ့အဒီကအတ္တကြီးပရမတ္တကြီးတခုတည်းသာပဲပြိုင်ဘက်မရှိတဲ့ဒီလိုလည်းပဲသူတို့ချီးကျူးထားပါတယ်
It's also said eko ewa, There is just one. There is no other being like this, Paramatta. It rules the whole world, and there's no one else like him or her.
Because Sayadaw Rahito Turuma Chanda Resura, that don't that upset Roma Mishu. Duka, Matemata, Sienism, she would the level to a co-view tower. Feria Adi Sati to row. Puntana Zurale, Belu Puntana, Shida, Ture, Shida, Teres, Ravali, Belu, Nate Hazaram, she would as Sati. The level to a Pia tower.
It's also said, Sukha Dukkadi Rahito. That means that this being doesn't experience any comfort nor any discomfort. And in addition, it has no form. It's not known whether it's a big being or a small being or what shape or anything.
The local Soyade, this Yadimania Kulotide. Plain by Bishi to Kureta, Chanta, Say, Puntana Sati, Mashi, Edrotio for Tower, Daga, Paramata Aji Chao through Kyoto Rava.
So this being rules the world and knows all there is to be known, is omniscient. There's only one. No other like it. It experiences no suffering, no pleasure, and has no form. All these are described as the qualities of Paramatta.
And now Jivata Ragaro Teshin Atawa Tatua Raima Shini Tekali Tatua Raima who shows say to the tipping Maroma. Igandria Kore at the Shida of the Savare, Idiagaro, Tavaro Elma. Chiwata, Patisili down. That was a Kure Raifa. Kure Raifa. Pino to a Quavia, China, the table of Tavo. A tea, Matuja Ugo. That's over. That was they at a table. Puesili a table with Mata table. Sinia considered to attack. That was a light body, a day to a quet hour at one. But you know, to Java.
And as far as the Jiva Atta, the life force in each being, and also in trees, this was believed in India. It's said that this is Patesarirang, that each body has an Atta, a Jiva Atta. And this is Beno, this is different for different beings. So for example, if the being is small, like an ant, then it has a very small atta. And if it's a large being like an elephant, it has a big atta. This is how Jiva Atta is described.
You don't know who are like it. We pull Suraga, Alongo. Number of tea, Alunkian Hana the Kare tea. Develop so. Pimana tea, Suraga. Along to a soya as a table. The sheet that was from the piano bit of tea needed a cow label, the cow layer, soya. That was a few of them, a few Mudiha, a corona, a cow layer, a sick kindly. Ataga by sick kindly, that's all there. သူကထိုင်ဆိုထိုင်ထဆိုထသွားဆိုသွားဆိုရက်ဆိုရက်အိတ်ဆိုအိတ်ဆိုတာပေါ့လေအဲ့ဒါတွေကစေခိုင်းနေတာဒီလိုလည်းပဲသူတို့ဇီဝအတ္တလေးကိုဂုဏ်ပြုထားပါတယ်
And further it is said that this jiva atta is vibhu. That means that it's sort of like an umbrella over everything, over the whole being. But in essence it means that it's the controlling faculty of the being, the individual being. So whatever the being does is commanded by its individual jiva atta, whether to sit or stand or walk or lie down. So this is how people believed. They believed that the jiva atta controlled each being.
အဲ့ဒီသူပိဥတ်တဲ့တတ္တဝါတွေရဲ့ကိုယ်ကြီးကတော့သူကတော့ယောဂတွေလည်းဖြစ်တယ်။အိုလည်းအိုတယ်တဲ့။နာလည်းနာတယ်၊သေလည်းသေတယ်တဲ့။တစ်ချိန်ကျဒီယုတ်ကြီးကပျက်စီးသွားတာပဲ။ဒါပေမဲ့ခုနအတ္တလေးကမပျက်စီးဘူးတဲ့သူကတော့နေကြောကြဆိုတော့အများကြီးသူကရှိနေတယ်တဲ့။ ဒီဘဝပြီးသွားလို့တဘဝတည်သွားလို့ရှိရင်ဒီအတ္တလေးကတော့မတည်ဘူးတဲ့ရုပ်ကိုယ်ကြီးတည်တယ်လို့ကသူကလိုက်ပြီးတော့မတည်ဘူးတဲ့သူကရှိနေတယ်တဲ့တခြားရုပ်ကိုယ်မှာပြောင်းပြီးတော့သူကဖြစ်ရပြန်တယ်တဲ့အဲ့ဒီလိုလည်းပဲသူတို့ယူဆပါတယ်
This individual being got sick, got old, would die. So the physical form dies, but the atta, the jiva atta, does not die. It's said that it is permanent, nicho cha. And at the end of the life of any being, the atta doesn't die. It doesn't follow the being in death. It just goes to another body. And this is how people believed about the jiva atta.
အခုကြွမှုကိုကြွတဲ့ခိုက်တာမှာအကြောင်းနဲ့အကျိုးနာနဲ့ရုပ်အကြောင်းနဲ့အကျိုးဆက်ဆက်ပြီးတော့ဖြစ်တာကိုရှိနေတာကိုတေချာသိကြလို့ရှိရင်ယုံတည်တဲ့စိုက်မှလို့ရှိရင်တပတ်အတွင်းသိနိုင်ပါလေ ကြွရှင်တဲ့စိတ်ဆက်စစ်နတရားကြွရုပ်အစဉ်စဉ်အောက်ကနေတွန်းပြီးတော့တင်တောက်ပြီးတော့တဲသွားတော့ရုပ်တရားအစဉ်စဉ်တကယ်ရှိကိုကွက်တည်ပြီဆိုလို့ရှိရင်နာနဲ့ရုပ်ကွက်တည်တာနဲ့ပဲပုဂ္ဂိုလ်တ attva မဟုတ်ဘူးဆိုတာပေါ့လေယောက်ျားမဟုတ်မိန်းမမဟုတ်ဆိုတာပေါ့လေခုနဇီဝတ္တမဟုတ်ဒါရှင်းသွားတော့တာပဲ ဒါဘလို့ကြွစက္ကနာ၌ကြွတာကယုတ်ကြွခြင်းနာကနကြွတာကယုတ်အတ္တကောင်မဟုတ်အသက်ကောင်မဟုတ်ပေါ်တာနာနဲ့ယုတ်တဲ့ပေါ်တာဟာနာနဲ့ယုတ်ပဲသူသိကျင်လို့ရှိရင်သူတို့ပေါ်စေရှုမှတ်ခွဲခုနမြင်လွဲဒိဋ္ဌိပြုတ်တဲ့တကယ်အရှိကိုခုလိုနီးနဲ့ ရှုမှတ်ပြီးတော့မသိတော့အဲ့ဒီဇီဝတ္တအစွဲလေးဟာမကြိုးကြပါဘူးအဲ့လိုဖြစ်နေပါတယ်အဲ့ဒါလို့အတ္တဒိဋ္ဌိကွာပြီးတော့ယုံနာပိုက်ချသိပြီးတော့အတ္တဒိဋ္ဌိကွာပြီးတော့စိတ်ရှုတဲ့အခါမှာကြောက်ရင်လည်းစိတ်စေစုကအကြောင်းကြွရုပ်အစစ်စစ်ကအကျိုးဆိုတာပေါ့လေအကြောင်းနဲ့အကျိုးသူအကြောင်းနဲ့သူအကျိုး ခွေးဆက်ရှုရင်းကသဘောပေါက်လာပြီဆိုလို့ရှိရင်ကြွတဲ့ခဏနဲ့ကြွကျင်တာကအကြောင်းနာကြွတာကအကျိုးရုပ်အကြောင်းပဲမဟုတ်ဘူးဆိုတာပေါ့အကြောင်းနဲ့ဖြစ်တာကြွကျင်တဲ့စိတ်အစဉ်စဉ်ကြောင့်ကြွရုပ်စဉ်စဉ်အကျိုးတွေဖြစ်နေတာ ဒါအကြောင်းနဲ့ဖြစ်တာပဲဒီအကြောင်းကြောင့်ဒီအကျိုးကိုယ်တွေ့ဖြစ်သွားပြီဆိုလို့ရှိရင်မဆိုင်တဲ့အကြောင်းဝင်လို့မရဘူးခုနပရမအတ္တကြီးကကြွစီဆိုအမိတ်တွေးတာမရှိဘူးသူလည်းလာပြီးတော့အမိတ်တွေးလို့မရဘူးသူကဘယ်တော့ပဲအမိတ်တွေးကြွကျင်တဲ့စိတ်မရှိလို့ရှိရင်ကြွရုံဖြစ်နေဘူးကြွကျင်တဲ့စိတ်အစစ်စစ်ဖြစ်ရတာဟာကြွရုံအစစ်စစ်အကျိုးတရားဖြစ်ခြင်းရဲ့ဆိုင်ရာအကြောင်းပဲဆိုတော့သိထင်ရှားနေတာအရှားကြောင်းရှာဖို့မလို့သူ့ကြောင်းနဲ့သူကြိုးပဲအဲ့ဒါသူ့ကြောင်းနဲ့သူကြိုးဖြစ်ပုံသိလာပြီဆိုလို့ရှိရင်ခုနယုံမတန်တဲ့ကင်းတော့တာပဲဝိမတိဆိုတာငါကတော့အကြောင်းနဲ့ကြိုးသူအကြောင်းနဲ့သူကြိုးမသိခင်ကတော့ဖန်ဆင်းရှိသိရှိသလိုလိုကြံပါပြီးတော့တွေးလို့ရှိရင်လည်းဖန်ဆင်းရှိတယ်ဆိုတဲ့အစွဲပေါ်လေအဲ့ဒါဝင်တတ်တယ်ရှိတယ်လို့အစွဲကဝိမတိခေါ်တယ်ရှိတယ်ဆိုတာကတော့ဒါတော့အယူဆတစ်မျိုးလို့ဆိုရပါတယ်ကွာ
So if one observes at the moment of lifting, cause and effect are really there, they're really happening. And one can know this within a week. One can see that there's a series of intentions which are mind, and a series of lifting, pushing up, becoming light. And if one sees this, then one will know that there's no being, there's no woman in this, there's no man. The belief in this is removed. So what is, in the moment of lifting, what lifts is the body, the intention is mind. There's not a woman or man, not a being, a soul. The lifting is just body and mind, or mind and matter, nama and rupa. If we note and know when they arise, we remove the view of self. So if one doesn't observe this, then it's not possible to remove the belief that there's a self. But if one observes, comes to know mind and matter, comes to know how they are related as cause and effect, that there's the intention to lift and the series of lifting movements. When one continues to practice, one sees that the series of intentions is the cause. And it leads to this series of lifting up, a series of matter involved in lifting up, which is the result. So only a relevant cause can lead to a relevant effect. The intention to lift leads definitely to the lifting. The intention to lift is the mental cause, and the lifting is the resultant matter. It's not without cause. Each thing happens according to its own cause. And when one sees this, then the idea that there's another thing causing it can't possibly, one doesn't believe it, this can't possibly exist. So we know that there's not a being commanding not to lift, for example. If the series of intentions is there, then there will be lifting. No matter, it's not a matter of another being commanding. So when one knows cause and effect, then doubt, which was previously there, is removed. The doubt that, well, does this happen because of a creator? And sometimes we've read about this, so we have a belief that there's a creator. So doubt is when we don't know for sure what is the cause, and a belief in a wrong cause can happen following on doubt.
Bhututta aya agulu jwase kala pha daga chaw me da achu be achaw ne chu ga bari ba lai soda po le di lo do sin sa pi do ma lo ya bu sin sa pi do lo chi no takae ko ba nya ma ya bu sin sa nya nga be sin sa mo le twa mo twa do takae ashi jwase kala pha Chau dia yu chu dia le mti do the yogi tao nga chwa mu po kai sai a sai chai kai me so shu phat pa soda da be chwa mu po la lo chi ye kri chwa sa ka sa pi do xong to de a thi sai a sai ya me thi ta ke ya me sai a thi lo pa shi de tu ba ma shi buအဲ့ဒါလည်းရှိနေလို့ရှိရင်စိတ်ကလေးကတန်ရှင်းနေတာပဲစိတ်လေးတန်ရှင်းတဲ့အပြစ်ကလေးဆိုတော့ပြောစရာလောဘလည်းမပေါ်ဘူးဒေါသလည်းမပေါ်ဘူးလူချင်းတဲ့လောဘလည်းမပေါ်ဘူးစိတ်ပြည့်စိတ်ဆုံးမုန်းညွတ်တဲ့ဒေါသလည်းမပေါ်ဘူးသူ့နောက်ကမချမ်းသာတဲ့ဒေါမနတဆိုတာလည်းမပေါ်ဘူးအဲ့ဒါတွေကင်းနေတာပဲစိတ်လေးတန်ရှင်းအပြစ်ကင်းတဲ့ပြောစရာကဲစရာအပြစ်ကင်းတာပဲသရှင်းဖို့ချစ်ချင်းအကျိုးရလာတော့ပဲယုံနာနှမျိုးကြောင်းတဲ့ကျိုးတည်ရုံမှန်ပါတဲ့ယုတ်တရားနဲ့တရားပထမဆုံးပွဲသိလာမယ်အဲဒီခါမှာအတ္တမခေါ်တဲ့ပရမជីវဓမ္မခေါ်တဲ့အစွဲပြုတ်သွားနိုင်တာအကြောင်းနဲ့အကျိုးမသိတဲ့ပရမတ္တမဆိုတော့အယူဆပေါ်အဲ့ဒါကြီးလည်းပြုတ်သွားနိုင်တယ်ကျောင်းတဲ့အကျိုးဆက်ဆက်ပြီးတော့ဖြစ်နေတာကလည်းသိလာတာပဲကျောင်းမှုပေါ်ကဆရာဆိုင်ထိတ်ခိုင်မြတ်စွာရှိမှတ်ပါစိတ်လေးတရှိအပြည့်ကင်းကောင်းခြင်းမှန်ပါယုံနာနှမျိုးကျောင်းတဲ့ကျိုးတည်ရိုးမှန်ပါတဲ့တိကိုသိလာမှာပဲသူလုံးနေဒါယောဂန်တိုင်းပဲမသိတာမရှိဒီလိုဆိုလို့တယ်အမခံတယ်လောက်ကြည့်ယောသီတာလောက်ကြည့်ခုနှစ်အတွင်းမှာဒီဉာဏ်လေးရနိုင်တာကျုပ်ဉာဏ်ကောင်းတဲ့ပုဂ္ဂိုလ်တွေဆိုရင်3ရက်တွင်းတော့ရတော့ရှိတယ်ကောင်းမလုပ်ကြလို့ပါတော့လုပ်ကြည့်ပါ
So one has general knowledge that in the lifting there's cause and effect. This is cause, this is effect. But there's no need to reflect in this way as one tries to observe, because reflection is not one's own personal knowledge. Reflection is not able to know mind and matter as they are. The yogi's responsibility is simply to apply effort and accurate aiming at the moment of lifting. To apply effort so that one is able to observe from the beginning to the end of the lifting, and to apply aiming so that the mind is focused accurately. There's no other responsibility that the yogi has. And if these two factors are there, aiming and effort, then the mind is pure and free of fault. Pure means that wanting or lobha can't arise, dosa can't arise. There's no wanting, no anger or frustration, and no feeling of unhappiness that is associated with these, domanassa. This is the immediate benefit gained from the practice. When one knows cause and effect, then the belief in a jiva atta, a self, and a parama atta, a creator, can be removed. Sayadawgyi said several verses in Burmese, and I'm trying to remember how to say them in English. So, We have to observe at the moment of arising, and when we do this, we come to see mind and matter as they occur. When we observe mind and matter, we come to see that they are related as cause and effect, and to know this is correct. So it is guaranteed that if one works respectfully and carefully, that one can come to this knowledge within a week. Some people who are quite intelligent can come to this knowledge within 3 days. So try to do this work and see for yourself.
Dhamma parikaha jnana lo le so pare. Dhamma parikaha lo lo thongta pare. Dhammaအခုလိုရှုရနေပြီးတော့ယုတ်ဓမ္မဓမ္မဒီနှစ်ပါးကိုပိုင်နိုင်ဖို့လေရရှိလိုက်တာတဲ့ပရိက္ခဆိုတော့ပိုင်တော့ကိုယ်ပဲညာဖြစ်သွားပြီကွာဆက်ရှုလို့အကြောင်းနဲ့အကျိုးသိပြီဆိုလို့ရှိရင်ပိစ္ဆပရိက္ခဟာလို့ခေါ်ပါတယ်ယုံနာတရားတွေအကြောင်းနဲ့အကျိုးဆက်ပြီးတော့သိသွားလို့ရှိရင်ပိစ္ဆပရိက္ခဟာညာနဲ့အဲ့ဒီညာရသွားတယ်
These first two knowledges that one comes to develop are called, first of all, Dhamma Parigahanyana. That is, when one observes and comes to see very, very clearly mind and matter, or nama and rupa, one comes to possess this knowledge of the Dhamma. So it is called Dhamma Parigahanyana. And then, continuing to observe, one comes to understand cause and effect. This is called Paccaya Parigahanyana, the understanding of cause and effect relationships.
Macaulay Kono, you better have Maconjo Yara, Eddie Tita, Eddie Yalia Yara. Eddie Seta, Eddie Athena Shida Poco Ha. A Chowne, Joe Niroshi, Conjo Yara, GP of my vessel, Yuji Chende body. You know, I teach us you the lilies as out of the shade. Diyam yo tekna le ya la ta pare Akuပြောခဲ့တဲ့ဟာတွေဟာကျိုးသေးသေးအထုတဲ့ပုဂ္ဂိုလ်ရဲ့အနေငယ်အတွင်းဒီဒုတိယဉာဏ်ရပုံလေးကိုစာထုနဲ့လက်တွေ့ပေါင်းစပ်ပြီးတော့တင်ပြရတာပါတဏှာကြီးရှိသွားတော့ဒီနေပါပဲရိုက်ကြအောင်စို့နောက်နေ့တွေကြာမှာပဲစာတွေနဲ့လက်တွေ့ပေါင်းစပ်ပြီးတော့ကြောင်းကျုပ်ဖြစ်ပုံနဲ့ဆက်ပြောပါဦးမယ်ဒီပြအခြားအကြောင်းအခြားအကျိုးတွေဖြစ်ပုံကိုလည်းပဲတစ်ဆက်တည်းဆက်လက်ရှင်းပြပါမယ်ဒီနေ့တော့ဒါပဲတော့ကြအောင်စို့
What is the cause for these two types of knowledge to arise, for gaining these two types of knowledge? It is the understanding of Kamma as our own property. The understanding, it's called in Pali Kamma Sakata Samaditi. That is the understanding that when one does something good, when one acts or speaks or plans something good, it brings good results. When one acts, speaks, or plans something bad, it brings bad results. And people who have this type of understanding, if they practice, people who have this type of knowledge, understanding that their good actions, speech, and mind bring their good results, and bad ones bring bad ones. Trusting in that, they undertake the practice and work respectfully as instructed. In doing so, they can gain this knowledge very quickly. And going from here, from that knowledge, within a few days, they can gain the second type of knowledge. So, in the following days, tomorrow Sayadawgyi will speak about other ways that cause and effect can be experienced besides what he's discussed in both theory and practice. That's all for today. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.